just to keep us all tracking on the same page, our kind of ultimate goal is to get to chapter 13 and to see the demonic power behind Christian nations there. And yet, it is it is helpful if we can see where that fits into the broader picture. If somebody comes along, if I came along and said, oh, I have this understanding of what 666 means, of what the beast of the earth means, of one particular verse or one particular paragraph in this mysterious book of Revelation, and have this great theory on what it means, but couldn't tell you what the rest of the book means, or it's at odds with what's the themes of the rest of the book. You might be an interesting theory and may or may not be worth listening to, but it's more persuasive and more enlightening and more transformative if the conclusions that we find in chapter 13 fit with the broader picture. And I think what we'll find is the conclusions that we find about the demonic power behind Christian nations in chapter 13 perfectly coincide with what we've seen from the Bible as a whole, starting in Genesis 1 and the storyline going through the Old Testament, going through the New Testament about the kingdom of God and its fulfillment. And what we find in chapter 13 will fit with the structure and the themes and the intent and the storyline of the book of Revelation as a whole. And so hopefully the case there will strike home and be more persuasive in the context of not just one thing picked out of the air, but part of the package of the message of the whole Bible and the message of the whole book of Revelation, and it's just right in line with all of that. So I would ask you to please keep tracking with me. We'll get around to the demonic power behind Christian nations, but in the meantime, there's a whole web of things that are interrelated here, and that piece fits into a bigger puzzle that shows the full picture of the counsel of God and God's plan for the world from the beginning and where it's headed to the ultimate end.